everyone, I saw a tag going around on YouTube. I'm just checking the questions. Okay. On YouTube called Tag Getting to Know You, and no one has actually tagged me, but I thought I'd get the ball rolling and tag myself. And then if any of you want to respond, I would love to find out more about you. I like this one because the answers aren't quite as obvious, and I think you'll get to know me. So here we go. I keep looking to the side to look at my computer. Number 1, are you named after anyone? Yes, I am. My first name is Marnie, and I am named for my grandpa Melvin. My parents took the first initial of his first name and gave it to me. Thank God they didn't name me Melvina. And they got the name Marnie from a really obscure Alfred Hitchcock movie called Marnie. I guess the title character was played by Tippi Hedren, and my dad thought she was cute, and I got stuck with Marnie. Number 2, when was the last time you cried? This is embarrassing. The last time I cried was a week ago when I was watching the Real Housewives of New Jersey reunion, and Caroline was talking about her kids growing up and not needing her anymore and moving out of the house, and I just started bawling because I started thinking about my own kids and when that time comes and I'm just not ready. But that goes to number 3. Do I have kids? Yes, I have 2 boys. I have a 12-year-old in 7th grade and a 9-year-old in 4th grade. And I'm not going to say their names in the video, but there you have it. 2 boys, 12 and 9. Number 4, if you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? Well, I think everyone would like to think so. I have a lot in common with myself, so I guess we'd have a good foundation for friendship. So yes, I would be friends with myself. Do you use sarcasm a lot? I think I use it more than I should. I'm trying to use it less. My 12-year-old actually said a few years ago that sarcasm is not a sign of intelligence, it's just being rude. And I thought that was pretty smart for a 10-year-old at the time, and I need to take his advice. So I'm trying to use sarcasm less because it's really humor at the expense of somebody else, and that's just not very nice. 6, will you ever bungee jump? No. Absolutely not, nor will I skydive or go on a roller coaster. I don't even really like rollerblading or skiing or anything where I can fall down. I don't have a fear of heights, but I do have a fear of falling, and that bungee jumping, I'd have to be medicated. I'd have to be unconscious. You just have to throw me off the side of a building unconscious because I would not do it myself. Number 7, what's your favorite cereal? Well, for eating like a normal person, I'd have to say Quaker Oat Squares, which is what I had for dinner tonight. Very healthy. And if it's for snacking, then any cereal that has dried marshmallows in it, like Lucky Charms, because really what I love to do is dump it into a big bowl and pick out the marshmallows. So that's not really cereal, that's dehydrated marshmallows, which are my all-time favorite guilty pleasure treat. Okay, number 8, do you untie your shoes when you take them off? I generally never wear shoes that tie. I don't find them particularly attractive. My husband absolutely hates them. Unless they're sneakers, and I actually have a pair of sneakers that don't tie and do not have Velcro on them either. But if I wear sneakers, then yes, I do untie them before I take them off. Number 9, what's the first thing you notice about people? Well, I would like to say that I notice their eyes or their face, but I'm not real good on faces, so especially when I'm meeting new people at my kids' school, they're usually wearing an ID badge or name tag. We have to have name tags on when we volunteer at school, so I look right for their name because I'm more of a in-print kind of person. So if I see it in print, I'll remember it. If I see your face, I may forget who you are. But generally faces if you don't have a name tag on. What is your eye color? Mostly green. When I was really young, they were kind of more of a purple color, and I will come in for extreme. I don't think the camera's focusing, but you let me know. I'd say they're greenish gray. The boys all have the same eye color as me, but there's a little more green. Okay. 11, scary movie or happy endings? Definitely happy endings. I don't even watch scary movies. I don't even like intense conflict in a movie. I'm all for happy. There's enough of that in reality. I don't need it. Favorite smells. This one is easy. I gave this some thought. My favorite smell is my husband's cologne. I think he got it at Brooks Brothers, but I know that it's not exclusive to Brooks Brothers. It's called Bay Rum or something like that, and I love that smell. I also like, it only comes out in holiday time, and I hope it comes back out this time because I have to stock up on it. It's by Lush, and it's their Snow Fairy line. It's sort of like a candy dreamsicle. I don't know how you describe it, but if you can get your hands this holiday season on any of the Lush products from the Snow Fairy collection, that's a really good smell. And then I also really, really, really love the smell of lilacs, which I miss because where I live they don't have lilacs, and that's a really, I love that smell. And down here where I live they also have in the spring mountain laurels, and that's another really good smell, and it smells mostly like grape Kool-Aid. Summer or winter? Well, it's all relative. I live in South Texas, so summers are a little extreme, hot heat-wise. So I like Texas winters because they're about 50 to 60 degrees and the clothes are better, but I don't have to wear a big bulky winter jacket to go out. So definitely winter in South Texas. Anywhere else in the world, probably fall, but not summer so much. I don't like extremes, so Texas winters, I'll qualify. Computer or television? Well, that's easy because your computer these days is like a television thanks to Hulu and YouTube, so I'd have to go... Shh, that's Bosley. He's weighing in his opinion. Come here, Buzz. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. What's your favorite, computer or television? Okay, get down. So, computer. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? I googled this because I wasn't sure, and it is London, England. I went almost 3 years ago this December, January time, and it was the best vacation I've ever taken in my life. Unfortunately, it was before I really discovered all the cool makeup that they have in the UK and they don't have here, so I didn't get to stock up. But I'm hoping to go back again in the next year or so, and amazing. The close second was Hawaii. Maui is pretty far from where I live, and actually the whole time I was going, I was thinking I could be in Europe by now, I could be in Europe by now, I could be in Europe by now. It's a very long flight. Do you have special talents? No. I'd like to say that, well, I'm really good about finding out trivial information. So I get at least one phone call, email, or text a day from a friend wanting to know something random, assuming that I will be able to know the answer. And if I don't know the answer, I'm really good at finding out. So that I'm a good researcher. And actually, I'd like to say I'm also a pretty good cook, but that's not particularly special. Where was I born? I was born in Skokie, Illinois, which is a suburb north of the city of Chicago, and I spent the first 24 years of my life there. Well, aside from college. What color is my house? Well, the outside of my house is stone and brick, kind of a light limestoney color, and the inside of my house, it depends what room you're in. In my bedroom, it's sort of it's kind of like a you don't know Jacques kind of color. It is a taupey grayish brown. What are my hobbies? Well, aside from buying lots of makeup, shoes, and clothes, I love watching cooking shows and read. I read a lot. I'm a reader. I don't know if that's a hobby, but that's what I do. Do you have any pets? Yes, as you can hear, and I don't know if Buzz is in camera here, I have 3 dogs. I have Rookie, who is a West Highland White Terrier, and he will be 14 in November. And then I have Bosley, who you've met, the Weimaraner, who is 7. And then we inherited Mimi, the third dog, second West Highland White Terrier, from my mother-in-law, who passed away last year. She was the puppy, not my mother-in-law. It was 5 months old, and we have her with us now. So 3 dogs. I live in a kennel. Favorite movie? I don't have any one particular favorite movie. I love the old John Hughes movies because I grew up where they were filmed, so it's like watching my childhood, teenage years, and where I grew up in one. I like romantic comedies. I like a genre. I don't have a particular favorite movie. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have a younger brother who is 3 years younger than me and over a foot taller than me. What do you want to be when you grow up? Well, I know what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wanted to be a CIA agent or work for the FBI. I wanted to be a scientist and an astronaut and a fighter pilot. But I actually got my master's in education, and I was a classroom teacher and a reading specialist, and now I'm a full-time mom, and I'd like to say professional volunteer and PTA board member. But if I could do anything when I grew up, I think I'd like to combine my love of research with something in the FBI or CIA. I wouldn't want to be a field agent. I'm not cut out for that. But somewhere where I could gather intelligence or read over that kind of thing and compile it and send it on up. I think that would be kind of fun. I never had a job that had a desk or an office, so I guess I've always wanted that kind of job. So that is my getting to know me, and I tag all my viewers. And if you don't have or don't want to do a video response, you can always message me. I really do want to get to know you, especially my subscribers. You know all about me, and so it's only fair I know a little bit more about you. So please feel free to write back, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.